everybody. I am FDA.
And I'm Sky, and you're about to watch an amazing movie.
We're here with another episode of Sky Sanctuary, but this one's going to be a bit different. We're going to be doing a commentary of sorts over the ABC original family movie Cyberbully.
And this is a wonderful movie which deals with the trouble of cyberbullying in the United States in this day and age.
Yeah, it was. um, yeah, this was done by ABC Family, so this is technically a Disney film. So this is a Disney film which deals with cyberbullying and, spoiler alert, attempted teen suicide, which is what, when I think of Disney, the first thing I think of is attempted teen suicide.
Yeah, and this is really an emotional, heart-wrenching movie that really it just makes you think, okay, I can't bullshit you. This movie's terrible.
It's just like they always do stuff like that. Like whenever like American TV stations try to like do movies based on like real world problems, they they clearly don't have a grasp of like how things really work.
Not at all. They're not on the front lines, man. They're not being bullied.
Well, see, it's like they clearly do their research, but they about like the technical side of things, but they don't do their research in terms of how people actually act.
Right, they're trying to make a movie here, but they don't have the subject matter down.
Yeah.
I'm just awestruck at the dialogue.
Well, see, the thing is, it's like the basic premise of this is that the main character, played by Emily Osment, is Osment. I forget there's a T in her name, but do you actually pronounce it? Is it Emily Osment or Emily Osment?
I don't know. I can care less.
Well, yeah, I'll be honest with you, I'm just too busy staring at her cleavage, but that's just me. Basic plot is that she gets cyberbullied, which then translates into real life. Essentially, there's a social media website which is pretty much like Facebook, but it's not Facebook because obviously they can't afford to use the name Facebook.
Right. So it's one of those generic sites like Bookspace or something like that.
My favorite one is the one from the Kick-Ass games. Like, hey, it's that guy from Face Space. Face Space is the greatest name. Basically, Emily Osmond gets bullied, and so like some people call her a slut online, and then everyone in the school turns on her. It's like I'm sorry. I don't care how big a slut or how much you are bullied online. Like the entire literally everyone in the school treating you like a social leper. Just, it's like I just don't buy that.
Well, you gotta suspend your disbelief, duh.
I will suspend my disbelief that a nerd can get bitten by a radioactive spider and become a superhero. I can even suspend my disbelief that there was a cartoon blue hedgehog who can run faster than the speed of sound. I don't suspend my disbelief that this because someone writes the word slut on some girl's Facebook that the entire school turns on her.
So what you're saying is Spider-Man, check. Sonic, check. Cyberbully, oh fuck that,
Yeah.
man.
Well, it's like like a lot of this stuff is like there's a movie called Easy A starring Emma Stone in which she pretends to act like a slut and she gets a reputation as a slut and she gets more popular. That's how school works. If boys think you're a slut, they're gonna hang around you because they might get some.
They're gonna wanna fuck you. You're going to be popular.
Exactly.
Now, I just want to preface, I haven't seen this movie. I don't know how much Gareth has seen, but we have seen one certain scene. But I think that scene enough. Like, I think that gives us an idea of how good this movie is.
There's one specific scene which unfortunately won't be until part two, which will be released as a separate episode. But it's
It'll be
one
worth the
scene.
wait.
Oh yeah, it will be. there's like this is one of those like American made for TV movies which always try to like approach something like there's what I saw on YouTube which is so funny. It's about this guy who's addicted to like this teenager who's addicted to like porn, like watching like porn sites and shit. But like his parents treat it like he's addicted to crack. It's like they treat it like it's some kind of serious like drug disease.
It's an epidemic in America, porn addiction.
It is.
On the next Dr. Phil. Okay, so this movie that's playing right now, this actual movie.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, she's got a laptop for her birthday.
Yep.
I'd do her.
This this is the start of it being out of touch. I can't see too many parents, especially like because this mother seems pretty reasonable. Just the fact that she's treating the fact that she has like her own laptop and like the access to the internet as like the greatest thing in the world.
Hmm.
Exactly. I would say Rack. I think Emily Osmond's greatest feature is her Rack.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, Emily Osment, most people, obviously, she's the little sister of Haley Joe Osment, the kid from The Sixth Sense. And you know, the second he reached puberty, people stopped giving a damn. The second Emily reached puberty, people started giving a damn.
And then she made this movie.
Oh, most people know her as the best friend in Hannah Montana.
And I'm a straight male, so I haven't seen that.
Unfortunately, one of my best friends is he's technically straight, but he has the TV sensibilities of a gay little girl. So he's always watching stuff like like Hannah Montana and like Wizards of Waverly Place.
God, what kind of website is this?
It's just the fact that these girls are treating making like a Facebook page as some kind of massive accomplishment. It's like that just shows you how out of touch the writer is with like how real teenagers act. Like,
Man, making a Facebook page?
like a boss.
Oh!
Well, it's like okay, I will admit I am clearly not an American female teenager. You know, I'm not. But I can't see a reason why you would get two of your friends together to help you make your Facebook page.
Well, to be fair, that was my experience when I signed up for Facebook. I needed all that moral support.
You needed to help you ask all the questions like, what's your favorite body feature?
Oh yeah, I needed a lot of support on those questions. I asked my mom, Mom, what should I put for my favorite body part? Oh, Lindsay, that bitch. She posted a comment on a photo.
Well, again, like I don't know how this. Was, was it like at at this point they clearly had to accept her as a friend, and it's like they've already set up that those two aren't friends. So why would you accept her as a friend for?
Well, see, ABC doesn't want you thinking about that. They just want to make the parents think, "Oh man, this demonic spawn of Satan commented on my sweet little daughter's photo." I don't know.
Consequences will never be the same. I mean, you know, it would have been awesome if the film would have been based on around like that girl like Jessie Slaughter and that. Like,
I'd pay to see that.
obviously, it's upsetting that her father unfortunately passed away. Which you know, as dopey as the stuff he said, you know, that's still a tragedy. But still, I mean, we could have had a proper musical of you know,
Oh
because
god.
I backtraced it. I love that song.
Oh god. I backtraced it.
Backtraced it.
Backtraced it.
Who's horny right now?
Hey.
Yeah. See, that is the most accurate thing in this film. That is hands down the most accurate thing. I mean, the only thing it's missing is someone just posting ASO. See,
Or
JD,
asking for pics. Wow, I feel bad that I just said pics and not pictures.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
I'm going to be a little bit nitpicky. I'm bringing out my inner Sonic Retro here, but I hate how they type with all this proper grammar and capital. Ooh, nice ass. This this proper grammar and capitalization, and they keep things like you, the letter U or you are, to make it
Yeah,
seem they're hip.
yeah. I mean, there's a bit earlier where that happens a lot. But again, like, okay, you would probably have more info in this because you're obviously an American. Do American high schoolers really care so much about what people do online?
Not really. Only the ones who have no social life.
So you.
Yeah, me.
So basically, is this film based on your life?
Yes, I just asked them to switch gender roles for my privacy's sake. Like that girl right there, that's actually my friend Steve. And Rebecca's the one driving, so
It's not love. Oh.
oh, this bitch.
Oh. See that?
Oh.
See, no, that I actually believe because every in the group of friends in girls, there's always that one girl who just sleeps around like a whore.
hmm They're basically the Gareth of the group.
The what?
Oh, I said the Entom of the group.
The end. No, they can't be the end of the group because the slut of the group actually gets laid.
God damn, did you see how many comments that guy left?
That guy is a stalker.
He's fucking obsessed.
He is obsessed, dude.
God. Oh, well, all the hot kids go to Ridgeway.
Well, this is kind of there was a slight element of truth here because you do sometimes get people who just randomly add you.
Yeah. And I call my close personal friends whenever I get an ad request from somebody I don't know.
It's like I've just oh shit, someone's tried to add me. I better ring up Skylar to make sure this guy's legit before I accept him.
Oh, it says he's from Fairfield? I don't know. I don't know about that. Should I add them?
So, so for some background, so ABC worked on this with 17 magazine, which should basically tell you everything you need to know, and it hopes it will in quotes delete digital drama.
And I don't know if you saw the text there, but apparently the social network they're using is Clickster. So make of that what you will.
Love her. This is like this is the equivalent. Again, I'm not sure how this works, but every time, like
Oh my
if
god,
you
I don't know
if
where to start with this.
if you because I know every time I get raped, I go crying to my mother, going, "Mommy, look what they wrote on my page."
Oh my god.
if this happened, I mean, like that's what you expect. Cause like if someone put that on someone's Facebook, you would just it's banter. It's pure banter. Just to like
Exactly.
it's just like banter to reply
And
with something like that.
and first off, this shit totally pisses me off. Having somebody's Facebook info and getting their password is not hacking their account. You fucking idiots. You are not a hacker. You never will be a hacker. All right? And the fact that she told her mom about that. Oh my god.
The fact that she's getting so upset about it.
Yes. She's all looking in the mirror, breathing heavily, wondering where the hell does she go from here with her life. She's at a fucking crossroads here, alright? Somebody went into her Facebook and gave her a status, and now she's got all these guys wanting to hook up. What the fuck do I do with my life?
Again, this is just where this film falls flat because it all all joking aside, the you want- this is
Why are
awesome.
you still friends with her?
Yeah, exactly. You're nasty.
What the
and
fuck?
yeah, look, ultimate comeback.
Yeah.
You're nasty and a bitch. Yeah,
You fucking showed her.
sucks to be you.
Gareth, every time you insult me, I'm gonna tell you you're nasty and a bitch.
But that won't work because that's what I say to you every day on a daily basis. I mean, I say like the people who don't know on Facebook, me and Skylar just abuse each other. Like the other day, I woke up to a message from Skylar that literally just said, "I hope you die."
And I hope you called one of your friends after you saw
I
that
did.
and went over to their house.
No, I said as soon as that happened, I cried to my mother and showed her it. Well, look what someone wrote on my Facebook. See, her friend of of the slut is the only smart one in the film. Because she basically says, "No one cares. Stop crying
Exactly.
about it. Grow up." But again, like, as I was saying earlier, like the actual, the real life, implications of cyberbullying is a relatively serious thing, and there are people who suffer from it. But the notion to steal that, to deal with that, isn't to make a over the top crappy ABC Family movie.
I don't know. Look at the entertainment value we're getting out of this.
True.
Oh my god. Oh, this reminds me. A number of years ago, I was on some Sonic forum, and it was something about relatives, and I made a little joke about my brother, and then my brother, uh, while I was away from the computer, edited it. He was like, "My name is Skylar, and I'm a gay fag," or something like that. I'm just like, "Oh wow, thanks, Joey." I wasn't calling my friends and crying to my mom over it. Like, I was upset about it for 2 seconds.
And then I just pressed delete.
Yeah, I said, Joey, you're nasty and a bitch.
I get like the fact that her mother's like, "I don't like you saying stuff online." I will say though, it is pretty sweet that they're friends with Where's Waldo.
Oh, uh-oh, here we go, the mean girl clique.
Well, isn't that Rebecca Black's car?
I don't know. That'd be convenient, actually.
These are like the lamest bullies.
I can't believe that bitch said something on my Facebook.
I don't understand. Like, who would honestly give a shit?
Exactly.
I think I honestly think like I might watch High School Musical if the plot was like this.
I think that'd be up for a Golden Globe. Oh, here we go. The love interest, the support. I would never post something like that on your Facebook.
I
I'd
do it
like
in
every one of
private.
your posts.
Too gay to let's just
What? What the fuck?
see that.
What an idiot!
Yeah,
I'm kind of glad she's getting this. This bitch deserves it.
It's like you really are gay, so the homosexual slurs you're getting against your name are completely founded and deserved. It's the most backwards logic of all time.
it. It's just science.
At this point, like, why doesn't she just A, close down the account,
Exactly.
B, just delete everything they've said, or C, just remove all the people saying bad things about them?
America.
Fuck yeah! Coming again to throw the motherfucking date, yeah!
You don't know, man. This is a war. This is a war on the internet.
She's a war. Like,
She's got her gay friend up there on the front lines defending her.
and how does she repay him? By saying he deserves it.
All of my gay friends are fabulous. None of the slurs that are aimed at you are founded. But then again, you are gay, so it might be.
So you deserve it. Although, like, one thing I'll say though is like, see, he says one of the slurs he gets is fruit. I've never understood that. How is fruit like meant to be like an insult to homosexuals?
I don't know. I've never understood that.
Me neither. And like I've heard it before, but I don't see the connection with fruit and gayness.
Exactly.
You know, well, unless you're a grown man eating a banana very slowly, I don't see the connection. And she would know because she's the tramp of the group apparently.
Mm-hmm. How many guys? 10, 20,
10.
30?
You know what, Scarlett? She should totally have her own drive-through.
Mm-hmm. That'd be pretty convenient. Is that what skank smells like? Oh. Ketchup, that's so sexy. I've seen a lot of pornos to know where this is going.
Bow chicka bow bow.
Ooh, yeah. You want some condoms with these condiments?
Oh, dude.
Sorry, that's for the spin-off Cyberbully 2.
Full sequence. I think whoever wrote this script, we should find and troll.
Mm-hmm. Isn't there any info? We could... Tina Booth.
Yes, Tina
Tina
Booth.
Booth was the writer.
She doesn't have her own Wikipedia page though. Interesting. In terms of how it looks, how do you think it's filmed?
Looks all right.
Yeah, I'd say the way it's shot, it gets the job done.
Yeah.
It's not the greatest like television movie I've seen, but it's a lot of handheld. I've noticed that like modern television, like modern like movies in general, but like a lot like whenever movies try to convey like a real life problem or be like semi serious, they always like using handheld. And maybe it's just me, but I see nothing wrong with using tripods.
Not at all. Oh, what? 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 Get out of the car. Hurry. Hurry, Mom.
Don't quit jumping. Keep jumping.
Come on.
Come
Turn
on.
around.
Keep it up.
Hey, you dropped one of your books over there. Ah. Alright, I'm going to take a guess and say that he was just bullshitting her to prank her on this Clickster place.
I don't remember because again I saw this like a little while ago, and I don't think I watched the whole thing.
Wait, when did she get her computer taken away?
I don't remember. You see, that's how serious her mother is because she called someone a bitch online. She took away her laptop.
Sorry. Whoa, somebody just mentioned STDs. That's so serious.
I go now. I have to clap. Who I gotta say like these must be the biggest losers because they're always online and the second anything bad is posted about her they're like replying and shit. It's like these people clearly just sit at home looking at her profile waiting for bad stuff.
Their intent for that one opportunity to strike, they are on it.
Because, oh, dude, the boxing thing that says TV14 DLV. Well, I'm not that familiar with American TV guys
Oh,
and shit. What does that mean?
oh well, the 14, that's the age recommendation, and the DLV, that's basically the DLV is dialogue, language, and violence. So basically, stuff that's in the movie or whatever.
Dialogue. Okay. Violence. I don't remember anything violent in this film.
Oh, when she went on the attack with her brother.
Yeah, when she mildly slapped him. Oh Christ, we can't let anyone under 14 see that.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's a lot of violence on these battlefields of Facebook. Oh, I'm gonna fight back.
She's making a big thing like, nah, I just got my laptop back. Just go up to her and kill her. Just kill her.
Or better yet, stop giving a shit.
Just close down the account. You. She clearly does nothing else with the account except get trolled on it. So just close it down.
Exactly. It showed on screen options to delete shit. Oh, just like I told her on Facebook.
These are seriously like the worst bullies. What? Okay, I'm sorry.
What bullshit, you fucking
Exactly.
whore.
I'm sorry. Like
Whore,
you,
slut, bitch, cunt, slut, skank. You've been called some names now, haven't you,
you
bitch?
again. You may be the nicest person in the world, but I'm sorry. You will be called that. Like these. Has it been said what grade these kids are in?
I don't know. It looks like your typical high school, though.
So what's that like grade 10, 10th grade? Would you say maybe a guess?
9 through 12. So I'm guessing like 11th, maybe 12.
Okay, so they've been in school for at least 11 years, and you're telling me that that chick really was never called a bad name once.
Hold up. She's trying to tell him not to believe everything he reads on the internet.
It doesn't work on retro, it won't work here.
Oh yeah, I read about what they said about you on Facebook.
What they say? I've never been called a bad name on Facebook in my life.
It's amazing Facebook. Somebody bullied me on Facebook. My life is over now. I might as well kill myself.
I cried at
'Cause that
school
girl
because they
called
called me
me
a
a
slut.
I'm gonna get the cap off. Oh, sorry. Are we not there yet?
No, we're not there yet. I
Oh.
try, but the cap won't come off.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. You know what? You know what? I would. You know what? I think would be the funniest thing in the world. If like this what happens, and then like in like the next scene, it turns into like the story of Spider-Man. I just think that'd be hilarious if, like, for the like the new Spider-Man film, the first half of it is just like this crap, and then like and then like Peter Parker just comes in out of nowhere, like, "Hello, I'm Spider-Man."
Hey, baby, you want to come web slinging with me?
Everybody gets one. How
Oh,
dramatic
man.
this is. So,
Somebody
so
fucking called me a bitch online.
no. Okay.
Stop the presses.
Look at the way she runs. Well, no, it's essentially the problem here is that because she was called a bitch, she was called a skank in school. She now blames Emily Osmond for that.
Oh, oh. Is this going where I think it's going? Yes! 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 Totally called that!
What does she naked girls want? Because she likes it bad.
She needs the attention.
She is really kind of an attention whore because like if she doesn't want this attention. What the man,
That's
that's
good money spent.
expensive.
It's good money spent, though, if it's her.
Again, like she doesn't want all this bad attention. So shut down the account.
Oh, uh-oh, what's she gonna say? Oh, it's him. Is it? Oh, no. Did she hack into his account?
I think that she is a master hacker.
Mm-hmm. She must know ASM and everything.
It was the friend. Plot
Which one is she again?
twist. She's the friend who's apparently a slut.
Uh, so which one is she again?
Well played, good sir.
I have my moments.
So that's the big plot twist. That it was her best friend who was doing it.
Oh God, I think this was written by Hideo Kojima.
Who?
You've never heard of Hideo Kojima? I'm gonna cyberbully you for that.
Who is it?
He's the guy who wrote all the Metal Gear games, stuff like Snatcher and Police
Oh,
Knots.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you nasty slut whore.
You're nasty. I'm gonna tell my mum on you.
This is gonna be great. Hello, you've reached my cell phone. Oh, Daddy.
But Dad, I'm being trolled on Facebook.
I know I said a lot of bad things about you, but now I know what it's like.
I've been on the receiving end of it, and it doesn't feel good, Dad. I'm
I
so
feel
I'm,
your pain, Daddy. Please come back.
I'm sorry I called you a slut and you gave me the clap. I'm sorry, Dad.
Oh, is this the principal?
Shit, like what mother would do that?
Maybe it's the school psychiatrist. Which wouldn't it wouldn't make any more sense, but just
No, I think it is the principal.
maybe.
Well, again, like it's not up there because it's not happening at school. There's nothing the school can do.
Exactly. I don't know how to use Facebook or how to tell people to stop. These kids, they're so technologically advanced, being able to type out words on the keyboard and click send.
No,
This guy is Entom.
no. The best thing would be is like if the principal goes, I would do something, but unfortunately these kids hacked my account. And I
Or
can't
better
get
yet,
in. They keep calling me a slut online.
I would do something, but I'm the one doing it too. Your daughter is a slut, ma'am.
I would do it, but I'm afraid your daughter gave me the clap.
Oh my god.
I do. I totally believe that she's a prostitute and now she's pregnant.
I'm the baby daddy.
This 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 is the moment of revelation.
Hmm. Worrying about if somebody thinks you're pregnant?
Her friend, like she sets all the things in motion, and she's kind of the antagonist of the film, but she's the only one who makes any sense. She's the only one who acts like people in the real world would.
Way to go, Disney. You fucked it up. I'm sorry I made that comment on your wall. I never should have liked what Chris said about you being a slut.
I never should have shared and retweeted it. My bad. I like the fact that like what 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 parent would allow their child to skip school just because someone's trolling her on Facebook?
Well, I'm sure she's not telling her that she's skipping school.
But I get like I don't know if I'm really like I don't know if because again I haven't been in high school I guess for over 5 years, and I never went to an American school, and I'm not a female. And also back in my day, Facebook wasn't really a big thing. Like I didn't actually get a Facebook until after I left high school. So I don't know, but again, like I can't see this actually being like realistic.
It's not realistic at all. I give you my word. I'd be embarrassed if this was real life.
Like if this was real life, I'd be forced to troll her in principle. The fact that she's taking Facebook so seriously.
I'd run with it. Like, oh hey, pregnant bitch, what's up?
You're nasty and a bitch.
I'll get back. I don't want to get the clap from the Skank Patrol captain. But you defriended me.
Like, look at the. She's acting like she's just been told like her mother's died. It's like you're taking someone else to the prom, even though before last week we never even really spoke to each other.
Well, her mother, social life, kind of the same thing. 500. Nobody has seen it.
Yeah, exactly. That's nothing.
Oh my god. I'm surprised they didn't say hits too instead of views.
Don't you love completely one-dimensional villains,
Hmm.
especially like bitchy girl characters.
Oh yeah, I love them. They're so dynamic and complex.
Dramatic walking show.
Mm. I think we're having another musical montage.
Again, I have a problem with the American made-for-TV movie based on real events thing.
Wow, what the fuck?
It's Inception. This is just full of completely unnecessary musical
Oh
montages.
my god. And completely unnecessary shots like that orientation defying, I'm gonna twist the camera and make you dizzy as fuck.
It wasn't even a smooth transition either. It was like really
I know.
awkward.
It was all shaky and shit too. Okay, let's go to youtubeclone.com, see what's up. Pages do not load that fast, by the way.
Yeah. Yup, I'll be honest. Like the fact that the bullies went to the effort
Right?
to
They put
print
so much
out
into this.
I know. I'd be honoured if someone at school did that.
I'd be laughing my ass off.
went to someone. I mean, went to the effort of printing out a life-size bust of my face to wear as a mask. It's like you should really just pity the kind of people who put that much effort into their trolling. I mean, the extent of my trolling is basically going on Twitter at Sega Sky, you suck, send. Like I'm not really inventive
No,
with my
Gareth,
trolling.
you're no pro. You got to step up your game.
I
You got to
need
bring it to this girl's level.
I need to like print out a picture of your face and wear it and like go around just like ask people to sleep with me because that.
I'd be honored. And then you can have them cheat on me. I went there. I know
You
you were
did.
thinking about it. I went there.
Damn it! You took my joke, you bastard. And with that, we are at the end of part one of the epic movie Cyberbully. We hope you've enjoyed so far.
As much as we have.
Exactly, and we will be posting part two um, of Cyberbully very soon. So look forward to that, and we'll see you later.
Gareth, you're nasty and a bitch.
I'm gonna tell my mom now.